Police attack peaceful demonstrators in Sharpeville, South Africa, March 21, 1960. Schoolgirls training in metalworking, Japan, 1941. Pablo Picasso at his house, circa 1960. Fidel Castro sits in a tank during the invasion in April 1961. About 1,300 Cuban exiles, with the support of the United States government, invaded the island nation of Cuba in an attempt to overthrow Cuban dictator Fidel Castro. Rain-soaked fans scream farewell to the Beatles as they depart from London Airport in 1966. Model and actress Vicki Dugan walking past crowds in L.A., 1957. June 21, 1943. People throw black people off a streetcar in downtown Detroit. Clashes continue on the city streets. Military rule was imposed in the city to stop the riot. Red Canoe, 1957. A folding car designed by a German engineer, 1929. Iranian students chant death to the Shah in the streets of Tehran on November 28, 1978. 49 days later, Mohammad Reza Pahlavi boarded a plane, leaving the throne and Iran for good. Two photos of John Lennon taken 1 year apart, 1966 and 1967. The first black general of the United States Army, Benjamin O. Davis Sr. in 1945. Hippies at Woodstock, 1969. Raquel Welch accepts a Golden Globe, January 25, 1975, Los Angeles. Flapper getting a tattoo, circa 1928. Keith Flint of The Prodigy in front of the Kremlin, surrounded by fans, 1995. What a great photo of these kids that are on the beach in 1956 in their Corvette pedal cars, like real NASCAR. Puppeteers peer out from their mobile theater, Liverpool, 1955. Sylvester Stallone at Lincoln High School, United States, 1962. Princess Diana and Sarah Ferguson, Duchess of York, during a visit to the Royal Yacht Britannia in the 1980s. Marilyn Monroe photographed by Nick de Morgoli, 1953. Jessica Alba at prom. Marlene Dietrich and Erich Maria Remarque, 1939. A joyful moment from childhood, captured by renowned French photographer Robert Doisneau. Carnival, circa 1950s. Iggy Pop, Tokyo, 1977. Grocery clerks wearing rollerblades, 1980s. "22-year-old Kurt Cobain in front of the Colosseum in Rome, 1989. Real photo of Titanic passengers walking on deck, 1912. Testing an electric gyro locomotive, England, 1909. Car repair, 1920s. Members of the Black Panther Party on the steps of the Capitol building in the 1960s. Navajo mask, c. 1905. March 23, 1943. One of the new amphibious jeeps produced for the United States Army is driven into icy water for testing in the Detroit area. Ornella Muti, 1980. Future President and First Lady Barack and Michelle Obama during their wedding on October 3, 1992. Their wedding was held at Trinity United Church of Christ, and the reception was at the South Shore Cultural Center in Chicago, Illinois. The puppy on the Palais Royal Square, taken in Paris in the 1940s. Ava Gardner, 1942. From the Summer People series, 1968 to 1990, photographer František Dostal. Adolf Hitler and Eva Braun. A Los Angeles real estate ad, 1931. An American mother and daughter hold the American flag in the early 1900s. The remains of a car on the edge of a bridge after a crash in Central Park, New York, circa 1910. Daily Mirror sports photographer Tony Bernardo handles the Big Bertha, which uses 5x7 sheet film, at the 1951 baseball playoffs. Gaitan Auto Tri Huevo, 1953, Spain. The 82nd Airborne Division of the United States Army marches in the Victory Parade commemorating the end of World War II on Fifth Avenue in New York City, January 12, 1946. Wes Anderson and Owen Wilson at the Sundance Film Festival, 1993. The 1962 Ford Concept Mustang. An expedition team member provides scale for the newly unearthed humerus of a Brachiosaurus fossil, the largest dinosaur ever discovered at the time, Grand Junction, Colorado, July 1900. Greek bandits in the 1920s. Muhammad Ali and Etta James, 1974. An Inuk toddler in full furs holding onto a sled, taken likely in Greenland, circa 1921 as a part of Knud Rasmussen's 5th Thule expedition. HMS Vidal riding the crest of a wave during the Second World War, 1940. Loggers stand in the trunk of a tree felled in Tulare County, California, 1892. Two young girls, possibly sisters, sharing a rocker, one's arm around the other's shoulders. Photo taken by traveling photographer Albert J. Ewing, circa 1896 to 1912, Ohio, West Virginia. One of Marilyn Monroe's early jobs before she hit it big was to be the date of a young Roddy McDowell at the Ricketts Club, September 7, 1949. Model Dovima in a couture dress, New York City, 1955. British models dine on a yacht off the Côte d'Azur, 1955. A man leads a small donkey through the sunlit streets of Tarragona, Spain, 1968, its back piled high with bundles and a watchful dog perched on top, captured by Hans Baumgartner. Shepherd Sherbell, man in a hot spring in the Kuril Islands, 1990s. A newborn mutant rabbit with one head and two bodies. 1941. Artist unknown. American assault troops land on Omaha Beach during the Normandy invasion, June 6, 1944, presumably second or third wave. Models Bob Smith and Anne St. Marie at the Fulton Fish Market, New York City, August 1958. The crowd at the first rock in Rio, Rio de Janeiro, 1985. Boys working as breakers for the coal mine in Pittston, Pennsylvania, 1911. New York, December 5, 1933, Rockefeller Center, Madison Avenue. During the economic crises of the late 1990s, Russian teachers were paid in bottles of vodka. A slum area in Glasgow, 1948. Ernest Hemingway, 1939. United States Navy sailors climb up a fire escape to cut down the Nazi flag hanging from the German consulate, San Francisco, January 1941. Cossacks training in overcoming obstacles on horseback, 1910. Schienen Zeppelin model. Queen Victoria and Abdul Karim. The close relationship between Queen Victoria and her young Indian attendant Abdul Karim was deemed controversial and scandalous by the royal court. Eleanor Roosevelt listens to music performed by the Ellis family during a visit to Garrett County, Maryland in 1933. Maureen O'Sullivan as Jane, Tarzan's mate, 1933. Giant crosses formed by lights in the windows of New York City skyscrapers as Easter decorations in Manhattan's financial district, 1956. United States paratrooper Sergeant James R. Cohn of Clarksville, Tennessee, holds a puppy that nipped him as he groped about in a cave entrance on a riverbank in Lam Dong Province, July 24, 1966. A boy watches television for the first time through a shop window, 1948. Teenagers, 1957. Robert Wadlow, the tallest man in the world at only 13 years old, standing next to his father. Pacific Highway through a Washington red cedar stump, 20 feet in diameter, 1920. Lincoln's Head under construction, Mount Rushmore, South Dakota, 1937. (1987) Lee Han-yeol was fatally hit in the head by a tear gas canister during a protest in South Korea, demanding a democratic presidential election. His death sparked nationwide protests, which led to full democratization. In early 20th century Britain, postal censorship was commonplace as a measure of security during wartime. Employees rooting through tons of mail. Liverpool. Mrs. Lee Hooks and other white housewives demonstrate against planned desegregation at William Franz Elementary School in New Orleans. Children compete in a movie star look-alike contest in Venice Beach, California, 1935. VE Day, New York City, 1945. Jimmy Stewart meets with Boy Scouts, circa 1983. A vintage trailer with storage for a 1955 BMW Isetta. Legendary Canadian hockey player Bobby Hull of the Chicago Blackhawks, smiling and holding a puck in the locker room. Moby, 1987. Underwater portrait of Muhammad Ali during a Miami training session, 1961. Dogs portray an elderly couple. The moment when the iconic bust of Queen Nefertiti was unearthed from the ruins in 1912 Egypt. Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton at her parents' house in 1970. Trike riding duo. Aftermath of the Cinema Rex terrorist attack. The attack was initially blamed on SAVAK. However, later was found to have been performed by revolutionary Islamist militants as a false flag operation to fuel dissent against Pahlavi. Iran, August 1978. Families of Japanese ancestry at a railroad station in California awaiting relocation after Pearl Harbor, 1942. Edith Garud, jiu-jitsu instructor, training suffragettes to fight police in early 1900s London. The Voisin plane crash, Dvinsk, early 20th century. Robert Wadlow, the tallest man in the world with the height of 8 feet 11 inches in 1940. Day at the beach. Adolf Hitler gives the salute at the parade of stormtroopers in Weimar. (1990s) RC airplane gathering. The German city of Dresden lies in ruins after World War II. Up to 25,000 German citizens lost their lives during the 4 British raids over the city, under orders of Air Marshal Arthur Harris. 1945. 1961. The Davy Crockett was a nuclear mortar. From the 1961 Sears catalog, auto strap for front seat tots. Aftermath of the Hiroshima atomic bomb. Holocaust survivor Joseph Gutmann reunites with his liberator and adoptive father, Master Sergeant William Best, December 24, 1948. A group of young women in San Francisco stage a small rally in support of Ringo Starr for United States President in 1964. Adolf Hitler returns triumphant from Czechoslovakia in Berlin at Gorlitzer Bahnhof, where he is greeted by Hermann Göring and his entourage. March 21, 1939. Snowman in the Shape of a Head, Boston, 1935. The Soviet Union flag is lowered and the Russian flag is raised over the Kremlin, December 25, 1991. Iranian Revolution, United States Embassy takeover, November 4, 1979. Young Sophia Loren, Miss Lazio in the selection of Miss Italia, 1950. The Kansas City Dragettes Female Car Club, 1950s. They were known for their souped-up cars and running them at the Kansas City Timing Association drag strip. Angela Howard, photo by William Helburn, Texas Gas Transmission Corporation, 1966. President Franklin D. Roosevelt's tour of the Pacific War Zone in 1944. Audrey Hepburn and Fred Astaire on the set of Funny Face, 1957. Two bears in a funny pose. German ergonomic workstation concept from 1969. Hotel owner pouring acid into swimming pool while black patrons swim, St. Augustine, Florida, 1964.